Hello YouTube, this is Harry Fisher and I'm back online to give a tutorial on step recording using the Native Instruments Maschine. Step recording is used to help build your beat step by step as it is inferred by the name step. And it also helps a creative process, and it's also kind of fun to do this. You are able to mix and match without having to worry about keeping the rhythm so much. You're just placing the sound where you want it within the bar. So let's get started. The first thing you do is load a kit that you like. I've already preloaded two kits on here. One is the 909, which is used in a lot of hip-hop, R&B, rap music. For example, Beyonce uses a lot of 909 sounds in her songs. So when you hear a rapper referring to, I need my 909, that's what they're talking about. Here's some of the sounds. I also chose this other kit. It's called Mr. Porter Kit. That's one of the artists who contributed their sounds to the Native Instruments Maschine. So step one is to load the sounds. Then you figure out your beats per minute. I'm using 95 beats per minute because that's a decent rate to use. So assuming you've already loaded your kit and you know what beats per minute to use, the next step is to pick your starting point. And I always start with the kick drums. So I'm picking this kick drum here, and I'm pressing the step button here. Now, then what you're doing is picking where you want the sound to be within the bar. There are 16 pads here, so there's 16 different places within that bar that sound will be triggered by the machine. Hope that was clear. So I'm just going to pick a couple places for the kick drum to be. And I placed it, I have 2 bars of music here just to keep it simple. So now, once I press these buttons and they're lit up and I hit play, you hear it and you see the light going. That's a pretty decent kick drum groove. And the next thing you want to pick is your snare. I'm going to pick this one because I like it. It's probably going to work right there. There we go. Now you got that going. See how effortlessly that was. It was so simple, anybody can do it. My cat can do it. And I shouldn't say this because I'm probably going to take money out of my pocket and other people's pocket, but the truth is just that, the truth. So now, I'm going to go back to control. I'm going to hit stop for a second. The next piece that you want to have is some type of hi-hat or shaker or something going in your music. I like this one here. So what I'm going to do is I picked it, I'm going to hit step, and then I'm going to pick random places for it to be in the song, in the 2 bars. So now when you hit play, you're going to hear it. Alright, that's pretty decent. You always hear that in some hip-hop music, the hi-hat going. First thing I want to do is adjust the volume of it because it is too loud, that one sound. And then I'm going to give it swing. The Native Instrument Maschine allows you to give swing to each individual part if you want, or the whole group. This sound here sounds like it needs a little swing. Well, first of all, let me turn up the volume so you can hear it before. You hear the hi-hat going, and now I'm going to add some swing to it. You hear that? Almost, it sounds like a hip-hop vibe going on. Now, another secret to recording is sometimes you can layer your sounds, and there's a way in Maschine, which is a future lesson, to add different effects to your sound. You can have echoes going on in there. You can have any sound you can think of, it can be done in the Maschine, but that's a whole different tutorial. So but another quick secret is to layer your sounds. Like I have this kick drum going. I may want to layer it with a clap. You pick your clap, and then you just put it right here, right where that is. You gave it a little different flavor to it. And I like that, so I'll just double it so it's there. And now you may want to add, go back to control. There's nothing else I really want to add to this. I may want to add that in there. I can do that right on the fly. Then I quantize it, change the volume, make that lower. Now, the next part of your song, after you get your basic rhythm or beat going, you may want to add other elements like a bass sound or something like that. And I think I said this before, but if I didn't, I'll say it again. Native Instruments comes loaded with a ton of virtual instruments that are just out of this world. And I don't know how they included it all in the price, but they did. God bless you, Native Instruments. So let me just load this sound. It's a sub bass sound, and it sounds like this. And I'm just going to record and just put a simple bass line in here, and let's see how it sounds. Now it's a little loud, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to quantize it, and then I'm going to bring the volume down. There you go. I mean, you have the basis. You have a basis of a song right there. And then after that, you can add synthesizer sound. You can add piano, whatever it is that you want to add. And then you can manipulate the rhythm. And I'll just do this real quickly to show you what I mean. Let's say, for example, you want to hear how this sounds without any of the kick drum going. So what you do, you can mute this. And then you mute this. That could be a breakdown in your song. The possibilities are endless here. So I'm just going to go back here and put this back in. And there you go. Not bad. Very simple. Less than 5 minutes of work, and you got a basis of a song to go with. So I'm done with this tutorial right now, but before I leave, I want to ask you to please comment, rate, and subscribe to my videos. By doing those things, I know my work here is not in vain, and I'm just not doing this for the sake of doing it. And also, if you have questions, if you have issues, or if you, whatever, you know, commenting is a good way. It is a good way for us to dialogue back and forth. So I'm going to make another video on another topic soon. But please, as I said, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you learned something. And for those who don't know about music, I hope you see how simple this is in the day and age that we live in with computers and technology, and you should not be intimidated by any of this stuff. So I just want to thank you again for your time, and I will see you soon. Thank you, and God bless.